Hey guys, on today's video we're just going to be unboxing this. So just to let you know around the box, let's take a look at it. So that's right there. There isn't that much more information from what I've seen on the box than what you see in the website. So there isn't too much that I can show you around the box itself, okay? So that's around the box. Let's open it up. Now during this unboxing, yes, we're going to turn it on and see how it does, but later on I will be making a review, maybe a setup video. We'll see how easy it is to set it up. Got our manual, should be pretty easy. Yep, it's a pretty easy thing to set up, so might as well do this as a setup video as well. Review obviously will come later on, so we have to see if this actually works under extreme weather and all that jazz. So the wire seems to be kind of longish. There's this around it, but that's just fiberglass. Look at that. Okay. So we've got a remote. Here's a closer look at the remote. Our adapter. Perfect. You got this guy. Okay. This. And this. It's not great that it just came with this stick. That's metal, by the way. Cheap metal though. This breaks pretty easy. So here's exactly what you get inside the box. So the very first thing is just to set this up. I'm just going to put this together. Now you don't want to put it too tight as of now, just because this is to move this thing around. So if I untighten this, I can move it around. And it depends what angle you guys want it at. You guys can lock it in right there. If you're wondering about this hole, that's just for you guys to secure this. So if you're worried about somebody stealing this, yeah, you guys can put a lock here, maybe chain it up somewhere. In my case, it's not going to be necessary, luckily. Down here, it's just putting this. And there we go. So I'm glad that this is actually metal. Yes, plastic does break kind of easy. It's not the best metal, but it's metal. Just as a first glance at it, it looks pretty good. It doesn't feel too light or heavy for that matter, so pretty okay quality right there. When something feels too light, usually not the best quality. So let's just put that on the side. There's really only one way to plug this in. You will notice right here, there's this, and that's the only way you're gonna get it in there. Okay, then we just have to screw this in. And that's to make it weatherproof, kind of. Because then you guys have to worry about this. The cable itself looks long enough, kind of. Well, not really. It's very short. It looks less than a meter, but I'm guessing it's just a meter. So right now, at this point, this would be all set to go. We just have to plug it in and just make it work. So right now, with a remote control, so you will have to take this out and your remote control will start working right now. By the way, the battery of your remote control will be down here, so you guys can pop it out and pop it back in. But there's already a battery inside. That's why we had to take that out, so you can start working right now. Now, as soon as you hook it up, it's gonna turn on by itself. That's normal, okay? So this is exactly what you will see. Now with your remote control, you guys can change this up. So if you want something different, right here in your remote control, you guys have this static, and it's gonna be static if I press that button right there. So I'm gonna press it again, and it will keep moving. So there's several buttons here. With motion dynamic, we can make this go faster or slower. So if I press it once, it's gonna go this speed. Press it again, it's gonna go that much faster. Press it again, it's gonna go the slowest that it can go right now. The next thing up is this button right here for pulse. So that does exactly this. It just turns it off, turns it on, turns it off, turns it on type of thing. Right here, you will notice these. That's to make it stronger or lighter. So if I make it stronger, that's the most strong that it can go right now. And we can set this up to be 4 hours, 6 hours, or 8 hours. So it depends what you guys want. You guys can set it up right now just to be on for 4 hours, 6, or 8. the differences between twinkle, pulse, and fade are very, very minor. What I find as a bigger change is when you press this right here. So that's more of a just switching back and forth from green to red. And of course, like I showed you guys, we had the motion, which will do exactly this. At any time, we can just press static, and it's gonna stay right there. And we're gonna set it up for 8 hours. And that's it. Anyways, that's how this works. If you guys have any comments, questions, you guys can write it down here in the comments area. And don't forget to subscribe and rate. Thank you.